morning, good people. I'm Father Joseph Mary, and today we celebrate Good Friday, the day in which Jesus enters into his agony. Following last night's celebration of the Lord's Supper, Jesus led his apostles to the Garden of Olives. Now in Jerusalem there were no gardens of any size. It was a city set on the top of a hill, without room for open spaces. So wealthy citizens built private gardens on the slopes of the Mount of Olives. The word Gethsemane literally means olive press. And here Jesus enters into his suffering. And his suffering is twofold. The first being foreknowledge. Jesus had a complete foreknowledge of everything that was to come. The utter loneliness, the abandonment. That's why he keeps asking his apostles, "Can't you stay awake with me?" He has the foreknowledge of his passion. He knows everything that's going to happen. He can feel already the pierce of the thorns, the lash upon the back, the sorrow in his mother's face. He can see everything that's going to come. He sees it all in an instant because he has perfect foreknowledge. But he also had omniscience. Because he's God, he knows all things. And so he knows every sin that every person would ever commit. And in that moment in the garden, he takes it all upon himself. An agony overcomes him, a fear and an anxiety and a stress which is unimaginable. And this is actually described in the gospel as causing him to break out into sweating of blood. This is hematidrosis. It's a real condition caused by intense fear or stress. The human body goes into a fight or flight mode. In extreme instances, the rupture of the capillaries causes bleeding of the face. Jesus was in intense agony because he saw everything that was coming, and he had the entire weight of human sin. And everything in his human nature is screaming for him to escape. So he prays 3 times, "Let this pass from me." Then we see the divine will. "Not my will, Father, but your will be done." This is the great lesson for us on Good Friday, because all of us wrestle with sin and we struggle with human weakness. But Jesus offers us this grace, this gift, that in the midst of our human weakness, we turn as he did to the Father. "Let your will be done in my life, Father, not what I want, but what you want." We must take sin seriously in our life. We must deal with it seriously because Jesus suffered seriously as a result. Let's try to spend these next couple of days in intense prayer, deep silence, reverence, reflecting on what Jesus suffered for love of us.